intently throughout the round. Frank, Sunday here at TPC Sawgrass, we have seen so many great moments in this championship going back to the 1970s. Winners like Jack Nicklaus and Lee Trevino. Then, ultimately, it found a home at the Stadium Course, 1982. Jerry Pate, the winner. And then Rory McIlroy. And now our featured golfer may be on the precipice of joining that group as a Players champ.
I think that's the hardest thing for them to do. And, you talk about 1982 when they first found a home. That's when this became their championship. And I mean the best players in the world. So if you can try and keep that in the back of your mind and really just think about the way in which you've got to attack this golf course and not get too far ahead of yourself, because when you come to 16, 17 and 18, everybody knows, whether it's us, the people watching, or the player themselves, water and peril are in play on every single shot.
So, Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
Sunday in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, final round of the Players. And Frank, no matter what happens today, it has been a tremendous run for our featured golfer here, the young rookie playing this event for the first time and up on the first page of the leaderboard with a chance to put a number up there and do something special.
And once you put a number up at the Players Championship with all that water in play, it really does start to mean something more here than any other golf course. They can. It's already posted. The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. It can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. And he's got it to 14 under par. So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
Yeah, you really break this green up into 3 portions. Front left, front right, and that back, just on top of the ridge.
Oh, this could be good. Oh, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Nicely done, and things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. He moves to 15 under. We now go to the short par 4 fourth, measuring only 384 yards. Long iron or fairway wood off the tee will give you a short to mid iron into the 2-tiered green.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
10-foot putt left. Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie to 16 under par. Now to the fifth. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
If you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
That's an excellent shot out of the fairway bunker. Just clipped the ball off the sand.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. He moves to 17 under par. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Now, from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second. Good chance at one.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. He's got it to minus 18. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4-7. Slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole. Tell you what, the game's just coming easy right about now. 5 straight birdies on the card and another beautiful tee shot here. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
117 yards left to the hole. Coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, safely in for his par. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface. A real masterclass in the short game.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Closing out the front side with the par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots. And that will do just fine.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5. Another excellent shot from around the green.
Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Second shot coming.
Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. This will stay a 4-shot advantage with time running out for the rest of the field. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And stop the press as if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Redesigned for the 2017 Players Championship, the 358-yard par 4 12 here at TPC Sawgrass offers a risk-reward proposition. You can try and drive the green, but that water hazard on the left is a consideration. Trying to gather some momentum after the birdie, but that won't help. It's into the bunker off the tee. And that will work its way just off the green and set up a shot from the fringe. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And this one close to being over, as it'll remain a 5-shot cushion. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Oh, dude, that, what a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. And after missing the cut in last week's event, what a turnaround as he tries to finish off a victory here. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
Yeah, it's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he's going to maintain. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
It's 123 yards is the number to the front of the green, but 129 is the number to get it all the way to the flag. And the pin on the front portion.
This could be a good one.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
8 feet now for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And the rest of the field squarely in the rear-view mirror now. This is up to a 5-shot lead. Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. I think he'll be pleased with that. It's not close, but not out of the question to make an eagle 3 here.
A little bit more run. Obviously, it would have been closer, but all in all, 2. Reach a par 5 and 2. Good shot.
Some days you just can't miss, and this is one of those days. What a putt there as he'll walk away with an eagle. We are finally here at the famed island hole at TPC Sawgrass. 137 yards, par 3, the 17th hole. Club selection critical. And nerves of steel are required. Beautifully judged right there. This hole has brought so many to their knees, but that is about as well as you hit a tee shot here at 17. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And this is now, if you can believe it, a 7-shot cushion. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. This one looks right on point.
That's a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie. That's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that won't quite get them into the 50s, but that's quibbling. This is a round of 60. Just a tremendous week here on the first coast of Florida. Our featured golfer putting it all together, and they're going to be taking home that beautiful sterling silver trophy.
And just a big start to the year too, Rich. I mean, this is the first of the big championships this season, but to win around TPC Sawgrass, especially in that manner, thumbs up.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.